Hello everyone, this is a video about some jewelry that I've made back a while ago when I was bead weaving. And these are things that I've made that I didn't follow along with someone else to do it. This is after, however, I had followed along with some people and finally learned how to bead weave a long time ago and decided to try to do some on my own. So these are ones that I came up with. So if you see anything that looks similar to somebody else's or whatever, it's because I'm using their basic peyote or whatever, stitch. So got a whole bag of it. This one here that is peyote. Yeah, it's peyote, and I just put a bunch of macadamia beads on the side with a button. And this is a necklace that I designed. It goes up and around like that, and it's got Swarovskis on the chain. It goes up around the neck right here. And it has macadamas and check glass and Swarovskis. Now I might have got the stitch from somebody, but see how old this stuff is? It's starting to come loose. But I took it and made it my own by doing only half a necklace. And then I've never seen anybody do this. This is just like a right angle weave. It's just doubled going that way. So that's all that is. And then a couple Swarovskis every so often. But see what happens over time. I hadn't even ever worn this necklace. It's just a deterioration. Probably having it in a bag. It's gotten old and started to come apart. And I got this great big, ridiculously big Swarovski that I just bezeled around. Some people might have seen some of the stuff, and if you have it, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of people that haven't. And so there's Swarovskis around there, and then the bezeling, I tried to put I forget what they call them. I'm so sorry. Been so long since I did bead weaving. Anyway, I tried to make it look like little leaves, go to a point. And then there's I was inspired by Ruby Lockwood on this one, but I don't think I did it like hers, because hers have these that go all the way around it. So this one I designed it myself with inspired by her. And I made the earrings to match it. And I forgot to put, I forgot the name of those too. I'm sorry. And this was one of my favorites that I bezeled around. And I just went from there, from trying to get it connected, and just went around on this one, weaving in and out. So I don't know if that's even got a name. And then I put some smaller ones that I bezeled around, and then I just went into the right angle weave, and it has a check glass closure, and all these. This Swarovski pearl, Swarovski flat back is all that is, and then this is Rioli, and I just connected them together. And I wore this so much I broke it. I mean, I wore this a lot because it's a foreign thing. It's like, it goes real good with blue jeans. And the Astros baseball team, their color is orange. Orange and blue. So I like that. So I got a whole bag of stuff. These are just the ones that I've got like 3 or 4 shoe boxes full of stuff that I've made bead weaving, but these are just the ones that I designed, made without following anybody or any patterns. And this is your basic netting, and I just made this not too long ago, a week or so ago, for fall. Didn't follow nobody on this. Just your basic netting. Well, I'm showing that one, I'll show this one. Basic netting. Put all Swarovskis on it. Inspired by Bronze Pony Stephanie, but she used more crystals than that just, you know. And I made the closure, the toggle. So every bit of this is handmade. Even a clasp. I designed and made this myself. This has got dragon scales on it. And it's just a right angle weave tube. I think it's called emerald. Emerald. So it's M right angle weave, or AW. So that's that. And there's an anklet. Inspired by Ruby Lockwood, but did not follow along with hers because I had these leaves and I didn't have the beads she had, so I changed stuff around. So I had to do a lot of alternations, calculations, and counting it. This one I designed. I even won a contest off of Eureka beads for $100 worth of Swarovski crystals by entering the contest with using something that I bought from there, and I bought the petals, and I won. This is something I designed when they first, I forget what they call these, crescent beads maybe. And so I designed it with this. This actually just herringbone. And it has a peacock, a check glass bead on it. And I was real big and buying the check glass buttons, rather, back in the, back a while ago. And that's got Swarovskis that run down the middle of it. To me, it looked like feathers, yeah. So I named it feather bracelet, but that's, that's only because who I was with, and they were making stuff, and they were like, whoever comes out with a design for this, because it was a brand new bead when it came out when I made it. I didn't win anything for it, but I entered, and they thought it was cool. That was enough to make me feel good. And so the closure's here, and I just kind of like gave it a tail. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's how it turned out. Okay. I designed this one here with a check glass button. I was like, I had this big old button. I didn't know what to do with it. And I'm like, well, I'll just bezel around it. And then it just turned out like this. And that's from Chromatic Bead Company. They sell the button that's just made for closures, which are pretty cool. This is getting really old. I'd be scared to wear it now because there's some really tender spots there. So this is pretty old also. And I designed this whenever they come out with a half, not Tila, but I forget what they call these beads, y'all. I'm like out of the loop of beading all the time. So I seen somebody do one similar like this, but I didn't follow what they did because my beads, once again, I didn't have the same beads they had. So I just The only thing I did like them is this connecting section. And I think they only used like one. And they didn't have a big brown bead like this. They had something else. So sometimes I'm just inspired by somebody. No, I don't necessarily do it like theirs. This one is, I did this on my own. I really wouldn't, I don't think, following anybody on this. So this is just the right angle weave going crazy. That's all it is. It went round and round and round. I think these are two-hole round beads. I forget what they call them. It looks really good on. It looks a lot better on than just looking at it like this. And I made a ring that matches it. And this is the one I think that I won a contest with. It was this one. And the Nakatama beads in between them. And this is just, as you can tell, right angle weave, doubled side by side. It drops and Swarovskis on the outside of it. Chromatic bead button. It's the same thing. It's just a, well, if I can find the inside of it here. It's just a right angle weave on the inside. And then I just crisscrossed the top with a bunch of drop beads and crystal, well, shell looking beads, and just made it a really fluffy neck bracelet, I mean. And then I made this. I didn't follow anybody on this. I don't even know what you'd call that. It's just something I made up. Those are Alexandrite beads, two-hole beads. So I didn't follow nobody on that. I just wanted to make something that would fit this, and I wanted to use all my, really light crystals. So I came up with that. I don't even know that it has a name. It's just something I made. And this is the Russian spiral, done with some crystals, some what you call those, rondelles, and some Swarovskis. I probably should have thought about making this another day, this video. And then I did some wire wrap, a couple of little dangles at the closure to give it a little cute thing. And then I was back in the day, was buying every new bead come out. I couldn't wait to try to make something. And so somebody had them doing all this, so I said, okay, I'm not going to do it just like them. So I'm going to do one like them, and then so the next one was done like this, so that it wouldn't be just like theirs. So I came up with that. And that's those diamond two-hole beads. I forget what they're called. I'm out of the bead loop, y'all. Sorry. And then I found these at Hobby Lobby, and I said, oh, I want to do something with them. So I got some drops at my local bead store back in the day. Really awesome looking beads. Milk glass, well, not milk glass, but the like opal looking glass. They glow gold when you see through them, like the opal light. So it's real cute, and I made the closure with one of the roses. So you have roses, goes all the way around your wrist. I'm so scared whenever I pick one of these out and do something with it, it's just going to fall apart in my hand because it's old. And then somebody started making the tassels and stuff. This is not the one I followed them on, but I followed them one time on how to do a tassel. So I've done a few of them, and then this was down the road after doing a few of them. This is called flat spiral. The flat spiral is what it is. This has got pearls And I guess that's even a smaller pearl than what I was making it with it. Can't tell what that is. Yep. 2 different sizes of pearls. It's just an over your head thing. Probably should have put a clasp or something so I could have made it longer. It's kind of short. One more of those that I designed and was recognized for it, but I didn't win nothing. That's okay. It was fun. And then there's another one with the 2-hole beads, and it just went crazy with drop beads everywhere. So I don't wear this because it would hook and snag on everything because of that. But it's pretty. It looks good with blue jeans. And then I designed this. I thought it was really cute. It's little. It's Chromatic Bead Company button. And I just wanted to do something with the pretty no 2-hole beads. I forget what they're called. And so I did the same thing with this. I didn't follow nobody. I just like sit down and made this. And once again, the Chromatic Bead Company button. Looks really cute on. But it's one of those that should fit pretty snug. And it was a little loose on me. Probably would fit me now because I've gained weight since I made all this stuff. I was a lot smaller back when I made these. These bracelets are, I can't, if I try to force them on, I'll break them. So I just don't wear them anymore. And then I made this one. It's when I first got the Diamond Duels and Super Duels. The name came to me, that's it. And I loved the little drop beads, so I went crazy making stuff with the drop beads. And Swarovskis. And then they came out with these beads, and so I had to get them. And they look like spikes. See, there they go. You can stand up or lay them down. So I had them to where you do this. Yeah, you could stand them up. How I did it? You could stand. I stood one up and then laid a couple flat. They kind of look like a spike bracelet. And with a gray opal like glass crystal, those Swarovski crystals. Once again, Chromatic Bead Company with the closure. Then I got one of these square beads. And I want to make something with it, so it kind of just like turned out like this. Really Christmassy. And there's another one of the Russians borrows that I did. It's really soft when you do them like that. And then I don't know what I was doing here, but I was doing a tubular one. I should have probably put some more of those sections in there. And it's got a really pretty dragonfly button on it. And then I've seen everybody making these, so I made one. And it's just the netting where you put them into, and then I would go to a crystal and put a crystal. So it's like linked netting instead of just solid, and put crystals in the middle. I might have got this from somebody, but I didn't follow anybody to make it. But I might have seen something that gave me the idea. I can't remember. But I didn't follow, no. I didn't follow anybody to make it. So that's what this video is about, showing you stuff I didn't follow anybody to make. But I probably might have got ideas off somebody and then changed them around or something. Can't remember, so old. Tile beads, I think that's what they're called. Yeah. tile beads. And so, I think those is the round ones, the 2 hoes, and I think they're all 2 hoes. And then the macadamas. How small that round that is. I'm not that little no more. And then I got into making the memory wire, and I just used the stirring silver plated tubes and put Swarovski crystals on it and little dangles at the end. Make it a little longer so it past each other, and I like to put something with a little bit of weight down at the end so that it keep it from rolling around and stuff. So that's it. I appreciate y'all watching. You can leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't. And thanks for watching. Next time. Bye.